dictionary, the word argue. Well, let's imagine I don't get along with my teacher, and all the time my teacher is explaining, I interrupt him and I say that he's wrong, and then we start offending each other. All right, we start talking about each other's moms and etc. People, we are not discussing. Okay, discussing. If we were discussing, we would have a civilized, rational conversation, right? What is going on there? We are arguing. So think about the typical couple from Dalton Trevisan. You know, a typical couple from Dalton Trevisan would be one that would be arguing all the time. I don't know if they would be arguing all the time, because sometimes, the person wouldn't argue with the spouse. The person would just grind. Grind is to make into very little particles. Grind glass and put it in the spouse's beans, for example, and wait some months for the person to die. Well, that's not the point. Of course, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you haven't read Dalton Trevisan, this video is kind of strange. It's okay, that's not the point, but just to tell you, it's a very common thing in the short stories of Dalton Trevisan to have, a spouse hating the other, and then they argue all the time. By the way, that's why I'm telling you this story. And but sometimes they don't argue, they just hope the other one dies. And one sentence I really like from Dalton Trevisan is like, all over Curitiba maybe, or all over Brazil, husbands and wives crucify each other on the same cross, and I think that's a beautiful image. Okay, I'm not saying that all marriages are, miserable. I'm saying the sentence is beautiful. Okay, so when you have an argument with a person, then you have a fight with words. Okay, but that's tricky, because you can have arguments as logically speaking, so I have 3 arguments why you should donate to this channel. By the way, I don't know how to do the donating stuff, so just call me and give me money. As simple as that. 3 good arguments. The first, I'm an awesome guy. Second, I have big beard. Third, people in Africa are starving, therefore you should support my channel because I care about people dying in Africa. So those would be arguments. But of course, you can say, oh, I had a terrible argument with John, and I think we'll have to break up.